Good morning, friends. Today I wanted to read you The Tiny Seed by Eric Carle. Did you guys know that Eric Carle is the same person who wrote The Very Hungry Caterpillar? Let's get reading. Here we go. It is autumn. A strong wind is blowing. It blows flower seeds high in the air and carries them far across the land. One of the seeds is tiny, smaller than any others. Will it be able to keep up with the others? And where are they all going? One of the seeds flies higher than the others. Up, up, up it goes. It flies too high and the sun's hot rays burn it up. But the tiny seed sails on with the others. Another seed lands on a tall and icy mountain. The ice never melts and the seed cannot grow. The rest of the seeds fly on, but the tiny seed does not go as fast as the others. See, there he is over there. And there's the sun and the mountains. And do you guys know what these are called? They're called snow caps. Now they fly over the ocean. One seed falls into the water and drowns. The others sail on with the wind, but the tiny seed does not go as high as the others. Do you guys see the tiny seed anywhere? He might be over here or there. Look at that big old fish. One seed drifts down onto the desert. It is hot and dry, and the seed cannot grow. Now the tiny seed is flying very low, but the wind pushes it on with the others. See, there he is, right over here. And looks like he's in a desert with cactuses. And how many cactuses can you guys count for me? We can go 1, 2, 3. And cactuses are prickly. They're not too fun to touch. Finally, the wind stops and the seeds fall gently down on the ground. A bird comes by and eats one seed. The tiny seed is not eaten. It is too small that the bird does not see it. Now it is winter. After their long trip, the seeds settle down. They look just as if they are going to sleep in the earth. Snow falls and covers them like a soft white blanket. A hungry mouse that also lives in the ground eats a seed for his lunch. But the tiny seed lies very still and the mouse does not see it. Now it is spring. After a few months, the snow has melted. Is it really spring? Birds fly by, the sun shines, rain falls. The seeds grow so round and full, they start to burst open a little. Now they are not seeds anymore. They are plants. First, they send roots right here down into the earth. Then their little stems and leaves. See, there's those little stems and leaves. Begin to grow towards the sun and the air. There is another plant that grows much faster than the new little plants. It is a big, fat weed, and it takes all the sunlight and the rain away from one of the small new plants. And that little plant dies. The tiny seed hasn't begun to grow yet. It'll be too late. Hurry! But finally it too starts to grow into a plant. Look at the birds and the sun. And what is this, my friends, falling from the sky? Rain. The warm weather also brings the children out to play. They too have been waiting for the sun and springtime. One child doesn't see the plants as he runs along and he breaks cannot grow anymore. The tiny plant that grew from the tiny seed is growing fast, but its neighbor grows even faster. Before the tiny plant has 3 leaves, the other plant has 7. And look, a bud, and now even a flower. But what is happening? First there are footsteps, then a shadow looms over them, then a hand reaches down and breaks off the flower. A boy has picked the flower to give to a friend. Well, that's very nice. It is summer. Now the tiny plant from the tiny seed is all alone. It grows on and it doesn't stop. The sun shines on it and the rain waters it. It has many leaves. It grows taller and taller. It is taller than the people. It is taller than the trees. It is taller than the houses. And now a flower grows on it. People come from far and near to look at the flower. It is the tallest flower they have ever seen. It is a giant flower. And look, friends, look at all the people coming to cheer on the flower. But look how big it grew. It started from a tiny seed to a big, big flower. All summer long, the birds and bees and butterflies come visiting. They have never seen such a big, beautiful flower. Now look at all the butterflies and the birds swinging and just totally dancing around the flower and flying. And look, there's dragonflies. Now it is autumn again, and the days grow shorter, the nights grow cooler, and the wind carries yellow and red leaves past the flower. Some petals drop from the giant flower, and they sail along with the bright leaves over the land and down to the ground. The wind blows harder, and the flower has almost lost all of its petals. It sways and bends away from the wind, but the wind grows stronger and shakes the flower. Once more, the wind shakes the flower, and this time the flower seed pod opens. Out come many tiny seeds that quickly sail away on the wind. Look at all those tiny seeds sailing away. The end. Well, how did you like that story, my friends? It just goes to show that you can start really, really tiny, but then get really, really big. Thanks for listening today, my friends. Have a wonderful day.